Welcome to the channel where pocket change meets priceless treasure. If you've got old Kennedy half dollars or rare bicentennial coins lying around, you might be sitting on a gold mine. From million-dollar errors to ultra-rare finds, these coins could flip your fortune overnight. Stick around as we dive into the world of legendary coins that could make you rich beyond imagination. Get ready to uncover the secrets, stories, and shocking values hidden in everyday coins. Your next big payday might just be in your pocket. Let's get started. If you're holding on to an old half dollar from the 1972s, particularly one featuring the powerful profile of President John F. Kennedy, you might be clutching more than just pocket change. You could be holding a life-changing fortune. These coins, commonly referred to as Kennedy half dollars, carry historical weight, sentimental value, and in some rare cases, astonishing financial worth. Collectors all over the world are constantly searching for these rare pieces, and certain variants, especially those linked to the bicentennial era or bearing unique minting errors, are known to fetch incredible prices at auction, sometimes even soaring into the millions. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar, for example, is not typically considered a bicentennial coin, since the bicentennial coins were specially minted in 1975-76 to commemorate America's 200th anniversary. However, some 1972 coins hold special significance due to their low mintage numbers, rare errors, and limited production runs. Combine that with a national fascination with President Kennedy's legacy, and you have a coin that isn't just metal, it's a story sealed in silver. A rare 1972 half dollar in mint condition, or with a rare error, like a double die, off-center strike, or a missing mint mark, can drive collectors wild, inflating the value exponentially. Bicentennial half dollars, on the other hand, are iconic in their own right. Struck in 1975 and 1976, these coins are marked with the dual date 1776-1976 and feature a distinctive reverse design showing Independence Hall in Philadelphia. This makes them immediately recognizable and desirable. While the standard circulation coins may only be worth face value in worn condition, special versions, especially those made of 40% silver or struck as proofs, can be incredibly valuable. What collectors truly crave, though, are rare varieties, with errors or ultra-high-grade condition coins certified by professional grading services. Now imagine a coin not just rare, but almost mythical. An ultra-scarce error, bicentennial half dollar with flawless luster and pristine surfaces. Such coins are so rare that only a handful may exist in the world. When these coins hit the auction block, they can draw fierce bidding wars among elite collectors. It's not just a coin anymore. It's a piece of American heritage encased in history, and people are willing to pay whatever it takes to own it. These aren't just bits of metal. They're relics of a nation's journey, and owning one is like holding a time capsule from a pivotal moment in U.S. history. The Kennedy half dollar also bears one of the most striking and patriotic reverse designs in American coinage. A modified presidential seal. An eagle, wings outstretched, clutches an olive branch symbolizing peace and a bundle of 13 arrows representing strength and readiness for war. On its chest sits a shield with vertical stripes, and in its beak, a banner reads, E pluribus, unum. Out of many, one. This bold imagery is encircled by 50 shining stars, each representing a state in the Union. This powerful symbolism, especially when paired with a significant date like the bicentennial or 1972, makes these coins more than currency. They are art, identity, and power all rolled into one. Some collectors are even lucky enough to stumble upon coins with oddities that dramatically increase their value. Think about a 1972 Kennedy half dollar mistakenly struck on a silver planchet meant for a different denomination, or one minted without its hallmark mint mark, or even with design elements doubled in error. These mistakes are rare, often caught early in the minting process, but when they do escape into circulation, they become the holy grails of the numismatic world. Just one such error can skyrocket a coin's value into 5 or 6 figures, and in ultra-rare cases, over $1 million. In today's booming collectibles market, old American coins, especially those tied to historic events like the bicentennial, are hotter than ever. Investors, collectors, and even casual enthusiasts are snapping them up as tangible assets with the potential to multiply in value. With the right find, You could go from casual coin holder to overnight millionaire. Coins once considered mundane, like that half-dollar jingling in a drawer, might be your. In a world where fortune often favors the bold, the curious, or just the lucky, your old coin might just be your most valuable possession. Second, in the world of coin collecting, few treasures capture the imagination like the rare and valuable Kennedy half-dollars, especially those linked to the iconic 1974 series and the historic bicentennial celebration. These coins, at first glance, may seem like ordinary pocket change, but some of them possess incredible secrets that could instantly change your financial future. Featuring the sharp and dignified profile of President John F. Kennedy facing left, these half-dollars hold not only the memory of a beloved leader, but also a legacy of worth far beyond their face value. The 1974 Kennedy half-dollar is a standout among collectors due to its transition period just before the 1976 bicentennial design. While it wasn't minted specifically for the bicentennial, its proximity to the event, combined with specific rare versions and mint errors, makes it extremely desirable. A few of these coins, particularly those struck on silver planchets or featuring double dies and misprints, have sold for thousands, even tens of thousands, of dollars. To the untrained eye, they may seem ordinary, but to collectors and auction houses, they're hidden gems waiting to be discovered. What makes these coins even more thrilling is the unpredictable nature of their value. A standard 1974 Kennedy half-dollar in worn condition might only be worth 50 cents, but find one with the right error or in pristine mint state, and its value can skyrocket. Some rare proof versions struck in San Francisco or early strike specimens, with deep cameo finishes, can fetch jaw-dropping prices. These coins represent a perfect storm of rarity, historical timing, and collector demand that makes them true treasures. As the country approached its 200th birthday, the U.S. Mint began preparing for a special series of commemorative coins, the bicentennial issues of 1975-76. Though the 1974 half-dollar doesn't bear the bicentennial double date, 1776-1976, it sits on the edge of this monumental event and often gets caught in the same wave of excitement. This closeness in timeline makes high-grade or misstruck 1974 coins even more collectible, especially among those building complete Kennedy half-dollar collections with an eye for historic significance. But it's not just the date that makes these coins valuable. Flip a Kennedy half-dollar over, and you're met with one of the most striking and patriotic images in American coinage, the modified presidential seal. A proud, bald eagle, wings stretched wide, clutches the olive branch of peace and the arrows of strength. The shield over its chest represents protection and unity, while the scroll in its beak reading E pluribus unum, out of many, one, echoes the American dream. Encircling the eagle are 50 stars, one for each state, radiating pride and power. It's more than currency. It's national identity in metal form. Some of the most valuable Kennedy half-dollars ever sold have featured errors that slipped past the strict eyes of the U.S. Mint. Imagine finding a coin struck on the wrong metal, missing its mint mark, or showcasing a doubled image. Flaws that are golden tickets for collectors. These mistakes are rare, often existing in just a few copies, and when they surface at auctions, they ignite bidding wars. One such coin in perfect condition could fetch 6 figures or more, turning an old drawer find into a life-altering discovery. Today, the fascination with old American coins is stronger than ever. Collectors from all over the globe are hunting down these rare coins, and prices are rising with every passing year. The 1974 Kennedy half-dollar, along with its bicentennial cousins, is now considered a cornerstone of American numismatic history. With the right coin in your possession, especially one with a unique story or physical anomaly, you're not just holding a piece of the past, you might be holding your future fortune. So before you spend that old 1974 Kennedy half-dollar or pass off your bicentennial coins as junk, take a closer look. These coins are more than just change. They're silent carriers of history, symbols of a nation's pride, and in some cases, keys to unimaginable wealth. The 1974 Kennedy half-dollar may seem ordinary at first glance, but certain rare versions hold incredible value. Whether it's a mint error, a silver composition, or a coin in flawless condition, these hidden gems can be worth far more than you'd expect, sometimes even thousands of dollars. though not officially a bicentennial coin, the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar holds a special place in collectors' hearts due to its close connection to that historic era. You never know what might be hiding in plain sight, waiting to transform your ordinary day into an extraordinary one. So, if you've got an old 1974 Kennedy half-dollar or a bicentennial coin tucked away, don't rush to spend it. Examine it closely. That small piece of metal might just be your hidden jackpot, a rare treasure that could turn your pocket change into a life-changing fortune.